In the final series of Breaking the Stigma this season, Utah Tech Board Chair Tiffany Wilson invited Deondra Brown of the musical group The Five Browns and Utah Tech Student Association's mental health advocate, Aaron Cass, to talk about childhood abuse and trauma. Aaron first talked about his life growing up with a physically abusive father.
He's just kind of a terrible guy. And he's a typical narcissist and wanted to just control me at every point and things like that, and it would lead to physical aggression and things like, and more powerful forces that way, which then drove me into a very, very deep depression, which eventually led me to seek other methods of living, which would be not by the ways of forms of suicide and other suicidal ideation, because I didn't have a role model.
Deondra and her two brothers and two sisters make up the popular group The Five Browns, playing the piano for audiences worldwide. She shared her story about her childhood sexual trauma by her father, who also managed their family business.
I was privately dealing with the fact that my father had sexually abused me for many years of my childhood, and only years and years later found out that my sisters were also victims, and that was probably the worst day of my life.
Deondra had to let go of her father as a part of her life.
So we had to make the difficult decision to come forward and speak with law enforcement and prosecute my father, and he is currently serving 10 years to life at the Utah State Prison.
Both Deondra and Aaron strive to thrive despite their past experiences. Each do this in different ways.
When all other options, all other choices are taken away from you, you at some point have to take your own stance and you have to make your own way. Like going to therapy helps with that.
That's my choice, to be able to seek out those options, and I feel like it doesn't make me less of a person that I need the help. It makes it so that I can be here today, right? It makes it so that I can get up on stage and perform in front of 2,000 people and share my soul through music and still be able to enjoy it and to appreciate the beautiful things in life, to watch my 12-year-old daughter grow up and know that, like, I'm giving her all the things I wish that I could have. Like, that's the good stuff.
Deondra said that her life's music unknowingly became a part of her healing, and Aaron is helping others struggling with mental health challenges.
Thankfully now I am, as Tiffany has introduced me as, the mental health advocate. I don't want to see people where I've been.
Deondra has helped in forming educational legislation that made it into the schools, and while she didn't make it in the first time around, she plans to run for the legislature again.
The world that we live in, we need more people leading with their heart, and we need more people who are out there helping for the goodness of the world. And so I felt that support from a lot of people, and which is why I'm willing to run again.
I'm so glad.
There are numerous resources available in the community for help. The Dove Center and the Utah Tech Student Resource Center and the Booth Wellness Center are just a few. But the main message is to begin by breaking the stigma.
It was the most beautiful gift to be given an opportunity to find myself and find where I can contribute. And it's so healing.
From Utah Tech University, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.